1840, Blackburn, Lancashire, England. Laid to rest 75 years later, right here in the village I came to call home, Wappingers Falls. If you lived on East Main Street back in the day, you might have known me as the chemist for Garner Print Works. If you had a fire, then you likely knew me better. I was the first chief of the Garner Engine Company, founded in 1869, back when the hoses were heavier than the men hauling them, and the alarm bell was hammer on steel. But no alarm in all my years rang louder than the one on that winter night in February 1871. The new Hamburg Train Disaster. 22 souls lost. Lord, it could have been 23. That evening we heard it first, myself and the rest. It was distant, a rumble, and then the terrible hush before the screams. A northbound train struck a disabled oil tank car right there on the bridge. Well, the collision sparked an inferno. The bridge collapsed. The cars tumbled into the icy Hudson like matchsticks into a fire. Well, we ran towards it, all of us in the engine company, coats half buttoned, shoes clanking on the frozen earth, hauling hose and breath behind us. Smoke swirled into the sky like a black flag. Oh, it was chaos. And amongst the survivors was one Mr. Walter Lyon. Oh, I'll never forget his story. He told it to me right there on the tracks. He was from Cincinnati, bought a ticket to Buffalo that very day, arrived late at the depot, too late for his reserved berth, number 10 in the Buffalo sleeping car. Well, conductor Vosberg told him, someone's already taken it, but we've got number 8 in the next car, it's just as good. So Walter said fine. He found his way to the berth, stripped down, curled up, fell asleep somewhere in the Hudson Valley night, until the train jolted once and then again. 2 sharp shocks that threw him into the woodwork. Well, Walter just assumed that the train had run off the track. Thought it would be righted and rolling again soon. Didn't want to fuss. Didn't want the cold air. So help me, the man tried to go back to sleep. But someone, God bless their soul, rushed in, grabbed his arm, and shouted at him, "Get out! The car's on fire!" Walter looked up, and he saw the check rope above his head already burning. Black smoke was pouring in. He snatched what clothes he could and stumbled out into the snow and dressed himself right there on the rail. He told me afterwards that had he hesitated for 1 second, the flames would have taken him as well. Those are the seconds we remember. Oh, I had seen fires before, in the mill, in the shop yards, in the homes, but never like that. That night, water turned to steam before it even touched the wreck. And still, we poured everything we had into it. I remember every one of the men that night, and the faces of everyone we couldn't save. You carry those with you. After the fire, I returned to my trade and to tinkering. I invented a 2-way coupling for hose and pipe. If you have any idea what that is, it sounds like hardware, but really it's about getting help where it's needed faster. You know, a ratchet here or a chain there makes for a quick, strong connection. Some say it helped. I like to think it did. Well, my wife Carolyn, she passed away long, long ago. But our sons, Daniel and David, they lived on. That's the way it goes, isn't it? But this village, this place, it remembers. Every time a siren wails or feet hit pavement, I'd like to think a little bit that the old Garner Company still marches with them. So, if you ever cross that bridge in New Hamburg, take a moment, look down at the water, say a name if one comes to you, And if you see a man dressed for sleep, standing out in the smoke, tell him, "Get out now!" He might just listen to you. Thank you.
Thank you.